So, what we're about to dive into isn't just some dry medical record, it's a diary, a really personal month-long look at what it's like to recover from a bone marrow transplant. And you'll see it's not a sprint. It's more like this unseen marathon with an invisible track and a finish line that you can't even be sure is there. And this one sentence, right from the very first day of the diary, it just says it all, doesn't it? This really gets to the heart of the whole experience. This constant, unpredictable seesaw between feeling good and feeling awful, between hope and just total exhaustion. And this slide, wow, it just lays it all out, side by side. On July 2nd, you've got a good day. He's not just walking, he's really pushing it. 2.5 kilometers at a pretty brisk pace. Then, just 24 hours later, poof, it's gone. He's so wiped out that a simple task like setting the dinner table feels like climbing a mountain. That right there is the reality of his recovery. It's a total roller coaster every single day. So yeah, that's our first stop. We're going to take a closer look at this wild ride, this constant swing between moments of surprising strength and then this deep, profound weakness that basically defines his entire existence right now. And this daily roller coaster isn't just a feeling in his head. Nope, it's a direct reflection of the physical war that's literally being waged inside his body. This is a relentless, measurable physical fight. Okay, so let's get a baseline. On July 6th, his weight is right at 58 kilograms. Think of this number as our starting point, the beginning of seeing the physical toll this is all about to take. Now get this, just one day later, he's already down more than half a kilo. He wakes up feeling weak, nauseous, he can't even stomach his breakfast. The physical decline can be that fast. And by July 22nd, after a pretty bad bout of diarrhea, his weight has dropped again, all the way down to 56.9 kilos. These aren't just digits on a screen, they are a clear, visual story of his body's ongoing struggle to heal itself. So what's causing all this? Well, it's a whole barrage of things. You've got this persistent nausea that makes eating a nightmare, unpredictable bouts of diarrhea, and an exhaustion so bone deep it sends him to bed at like 8 or 9 at night. And on top of all that, there's a venous catheter in his chest for his meds, which comes with its own set of rules. He can't sweat too much or stay in the sun, which makes even a simple walk a real challenge. And to really understand just how all-consuming this is, listen to this quote. The nausea is so sensitive that the simple act of brushing his teeth, just the feeling of a toothbrush in his mouth, is enough to make him want to throw up. It just goes to show how even the most basic, everyday things we take for granted have become a conscious, difficult struggle. But it's not all struggle and setbacks. There is another side to this story, the clinical side, where data and doctor's visits and medical plans, they provide these solid markers of progress. And probably most importantly, they provide hope. A visit to the transplant center on July 8th brings some absolutely fantastic news. His white blood cells, the ones that fight infection, they're up. Platelets, which are crucial for clotting, they're up too. And his hemoglobin, which carries oxygen all through your body, is also up. For someone in his shoes, this isn't just a chart of numbers. This is a massive win. It's the proof he needs that deep down, the new marrow is starting to do its job. So these great results lead to a new game plan. His doctor cuts back his anti-rejection meds, and he gets to stop taking magnesium supplements altogether. But the real headline here, it's step 3. For the very first time, his next appointment is scheduled 3 weeks out. That is a huge vote of confidence from his medical team. It's a signal that they think he's finally starting to stabilize. And then comes one of the most incredible signs that the transplant is working. A test confirms it. His blood type has officially changed. He used to be O positive, and now he's A positive, a perfect match for his donor. His body is literally rewriting its own biology, fully accepting this new part of him. It's just wild. Okay, so we've got this intense medical drama playing out. But what about, actual life? How does all this intersect with the normal everyday challenges of just getting through the week? What's so amazing about his diary is this bizarre mix of the absolutely critical and the totally ordinary. One day he's dealing with life-altering blood results, and the next he's on the phone with his internet provider because his connection is too slow to work. A simple trip to the grocery store completely wipes him out. He goes for a walk, comes home, finds a tick on his wrist. He even has to go to the dentist to get a filling. It's such a powerful reminder that life, with all its little frustrations, doesn't just hit pause for a health crisis. And nothing, I mean nothing, captures the long-term emotional roller coaster of all this like his reflection on his 57th birthday. In 2022, he's in the hospital for chemo. A year later, 2023, he feels like he's on top of the world. He's happy, he thinks he's cured, only to relapse just 2 weeks later. And now, in 2024, he's here, in this strange limbo. He's recovering, yeah, but he's also full of limitations and just this profound uncertainty about what's coming next. And that uncertainty, that's where we're heading for our final section. Because this entire month, with all of its incredible highs and terrible lows, has really been building towards one single decisive moment. On July 29th, he goes back in for another bone marrow biopsy. And this is not just some routine checkup. This is the big one. The results from this test, which are going to take about 20 days to come back, will basically determine his future, whether he can start moving forward or if he has to go back to more treatments. Everything hangs on this. So while he waits, this is the question that's just hanging in the air, one he wrote himself. Will all the suffering of the last few months have been for something? It's the ultimate question, right? It holds all the fear and all the hope that he's been carrying this whole time. And that's where this story leaves us. There's no neat little bow at the end here. Instead, we're left with this honest, unflinching admission. The marathon is still going. There are fears, there are worries, but there's also the hope that he can overcome them with time. It's a powerful reminder of what recovery truly is, a journey without a clear finish line, defined by the quiet courage to just keep putting one foot in front of the other.